Okay, it's official. It's here! The package has arrived. The Nova Cord is here. The French onion soup. French onion soup, please! Is here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut this thing open. Damn, what the hell is this thing made out of? It's open. Let's see what's in it. There it is. The cord. No bugs, no anything. So. Does not feel greasy, so that's a lie. Just as advertised. Oh, we'll wear it for the stream then. We'll wear it for today, or tonight. Okay, and it fits. I have a Nova Cord, and I have one from a BabsCon from years ago. This one's not a Nova Cord. It's just a cord from a BabsCon from me. Well, I was trying to. Chris is supposed to be here. Ching! Powered up. I got two of them. Now I got two. One made a BabsCon and a Nova Cord. Legitimate. That's official. Okay, looks like Cyrax lost his channel again. Now let's get to the actual news here. Cyrax missing channel. Let's see if he ever made a new one. Actually, let's see if there's a way to get the video. I'm sure it's around there somewhere. Okay, let's go find. See if there's anything new. I should stay loyal to the brand. It's not a Nova Cord. I should not be wearing that one. It's not on brand. And Key Farms is down. That sucks. Why is it down? Okay, that sucks. He's been getting a lot of weird names on his channels lately, so there's no way to actually find them. Okay, looks like Gavin Newsom got exposed again. I watched the one about his stupid resistance against voter IDs. He needs to have voter IDs. We need those in California. Huh? Someone liked my comment. Trump, keep it shut down till Schumer quits. Hell yeah. Keep it shut down. San Francisco leaders speak about upcoming deployment of the Border Patrol agents. Damn. Let's see how bad this is going to be.
Kind of standing back and watching the federal government.
It's only 5 minutes. Let me pause the music. Volume up.
Government has sent agents into different American cities, cracking down on immigration and crime.
I paused
Memphis,
it.
DC, Los Angeles, Chicago. But so far, the Bay Area has been spared from that, although that may be ending soon, as federal agents are already making their way to the Bay Area, reportedly to the East Bay for now. The U.S. Coast Guard says that Border Patrol agents are heading to their base in Alameda. We flew over it today in our helicopter, and we really didn't see much of anything out of the ordinary at all, from what we could tell. Border Patrol leader Gregory Bovino
You'll be deported.
to oversee the operation, but we don't have a lot of details about what exactly might happen in the days to come. What we do know is pushback is coming too. Just ask Governor Newsom.
Oh, the traitor.
In terms of our response, we're going to be focused, quite literally. This is the lawsuit that I will file within a nanosecond of any.
It's pretty thick too.
Efforts to send the military to one of America's great cities, San Francisco.
It's got to be 30 pages.
And he was definitely not the only politician who got up in front of the podium and talked to the media today about this issue. News of the deployment came as the mayors of California's 13 largest cities were in San Francisco. They were there to talk all kinds of issues that affect major cities like homelessness. But the focus quickly shifted to the feds coming to the Bay. Andrea Nakano was there to hear what they had to say about that, and she has more on why not everyone is rebuffing the idea of feds coming here.
Shit, I'm actually going to be helping them out. I've already been. That phone number and that form, it's been ringing off the hook for months now. So it's been busy.
The path forward is clear. We must continue to fund.
Our law enforcement is focused on keeping San Francisco and San Franciscans safe.
San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie spoke at the steps of City.
Oh, San Franciscans will be safe. But it won't be because of Daniel Lurie, probably because of me.
As the city hosted the inaugural C13 summit. Mayors from California's 13 largest cities met to talk about economic development, homelessness, and creating affordable housing. But with the federal government starting to mobilize resources to the Bay Area, immigration and law enforcement by the National Guard overshadowed those issues.
We got this. San Francisco has been through tough times before. We are a city on the rise. I have this community's back.
No, he doesn't.
We can handle whatever comes our way.
The Mission District, which is home to the highest concentration of Latino immigrants in San Francisco, was on high alert.
It's not about immigration or crime. This is about political retaliation on cities.
There it is, Nova.
Who refuse to bow to Trump's fascism.
District 5 Supervisor Jackie Fielder says many of her constituents stayed home in fear on Wednesday.
Yes, you are.
Streets were emptier than usual, with many of the long-established vendors missing.
In the Mission, we've been
holy crap, they're all gone.
A shutdown that the likes of which we haven't seen since COVID. But it's important in this moment to spread power and not panic.
Conservative political commentator Richie Greenberg doubts CBP and ICE will be deployed to conduct immigration sweeps, but he welcomes a federal crackdown on crime in San Francisco.
Bring in all of the different agencies to do what they do best, because clearly San Francisco's leadership and City Hall is incapable of doing what they really need to do to serve our interests. The best case scenario from my perspective would be to get those drug dealers off the streets. And if it's done in one fell swoop, that would be fantastic.
Fresno Mayor Jerry Dyer was also part of the C13 summit. The Central Valley town has a large...
Yeah, the corrupt 13. Of course it'd be 13. And not 12 or 11 or some other number. The corrupted 13. They came to the worst of the worst city on earth. Well, I just can't wait to see those federal agents be like, thank you, sir. Welcome to San Francisco. I mean, Crime Francisco.
Immigrant community and has historically had high crime rates. But Republican Mayor Dyer says he has not heard about any federal troops coming to his city.
I would say, just like every mayor here, we got this.
No, you don't.
Law enforcement has this.
Mayor Dyer was a former police chief.
Yeah, and Fresno's on the freaking the drug highway. Yeah, well, they're going to get federal agents sooner or later. I'm sure Trump knows about I-5. The drug highway from Mexico. He better do something about that too after he gets done with San Francisco. He gets to slapping that bitch around.
and believes local law enforcement needs to build trust with communities to lower crime.
It is so important that we not be seen as an occupying force in neighborhoods, that we not militarize our police departments, because when you do that, you lose the support and the trust of your community. We have come a long way in local government. We cannot afford to go back.
While President Trump has vowed to make San Francisco great again, the crackdown on immigration and crime will cause chaos and violence. Mayor Lurie pleading to San Franciscans to remain calm and peaceful.
I want everybody to know we are going to protect people's right to demonstrate and to protest if enforcement comes. We're going to protect people's First Amendment rights, but we're going to protect their First Amendment rights to protest peacefully.
Yeah, good luck with that shit. When liberals protest, it's always violent. Yeah, sure.
Several local groups have already
peaceful my ass
to rally against the enforcement. In fact, some of that planning has been going on for a while. Bay Resistance held a Zoom meeting a few hours ago.
Yeah, Bay Resistance? Yeah, obvious. That's going to be violent. That's going to be extremely violent.
About its plans, and community organizer Roberto Hernandez, known as the mayor of the mission, said he spent his day in multiple emergency meetings and talking to nervous residents.
People are scared. They're fearful. They are calling me up saying, should I go to work? Should I stay home? Should I send this kids to school? People just are in a panic.
So Hernandez says he's also worried about employers who have undocumented employees, many of whom are essential workers.
Okay, I guess that's the end of that. I'm not sure I should keep the stream going very long. I really don't have a lot to go for tonight. That was basically about it. I just wanted to show this bad boy off. Just wanted Nova to know he's got support out there. And if Cyrex still had his channel, this would have gone on a lot longer, but his channel's gone. I was going to get that information off his channel, but even the Kiwi Farms is down, and that was working a couple hours ago. This is really unusual. Now I can't end the live. Fuck. God damn it. Now what else can I do on here? Civic secrets. What else can we do? Just to be a fucking dick. Oh, since you're being a dick, I'll just do that again. Okay, it's supposed to be save the kids. Where's the articles? Disclosure Hub. Should be subscribed to this already. Holy crap, these are all over an hour long. Okay, that is insane. Save the Kids is over an hour. Okay, this is just nuts. Games aren't safe anymore. It's only 37 minutes. Let's do that one.
It looks like he could be in the principal's office for some silly prank at school. But this 12-year-old is in huge trouble with the law.
You're also charged with attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer.
The kid is literally like 9 years old. An age so young, even Cyrex wouldn't even bother. No, it's not a little girl either. It's a little boy. Tried to kill a law enforcement officer. The insanity of that, actually.
O'Brien and a 14-year-old girl are accused of opening fire on cops during a 30-minute shootout.
Shots fired. Everybody get hard cover. They were coming out to kill cops.
The 12-year-old did not speak during today's hearing.
Oh, he's 12.
The judge referred to him as Mr. O'Brien.
Thank you, Mr. O'Brien.
Cops say the boy and the girl ran away from a home for troubled youth. They broke into a house and found two shotguns.
God, this is insane.
An AK-47 and a handgun.
Holy shit, this is...
The girl reportedly said to the boy, "I'm gonna roll this down like GTA."
Oh my God.
Video game, Grand Theft Auto.
How do I get rid of that?
Watch what your kids are doing and what they're playing for video games. If you think movies are terrible propaganda, video games bring you even deeper, and they're even closer to your children than the schools are.
What's up?
If you don't like what kind of books are in the library. Now, a lot of you know about video games like Roblox and being online with predators and that.
Yeah, he threatened to kill cops.
There's predators on Roblox trying to get your.
And they found machine guns in this guy's house, this kid's house.
To do weird things like meet up with them, right?
Look at the apps on your child's cell phone or tablet.
Yeah.
There could be vulgar material and even messages geared toward your child.
Parents are talking a lot about this on social media. It's a game
this
app
is
called
insane.
Roblox. It's geared toward 8 to 12-year-olds. And consumer investigator, Libba Holland joins us now to explain how it may be inappropriate for children.
This app is called Roblox. It's a simulation role-play game that's really for anyone of all ages, including kids. I'll give you a look at it. You can play different games like Boys and Girls Dance Club, Robloxian Life, even Prison Life or Murder Mystery. So I asked parents what they thought about it.
I don't really like Prison Life and Murder Mystery.
No.
They're not allowed to play with them. And I've read that there's bad things, but there's...
I've actually never even been to the Roblox website, but I do know people who played it.
Get to him on that. I wouldn't allow that.
A dad in England who played the app himself, and what he experienced was,
I don't play online games.
Sexual comments were posted.
I'm old school.
That and spoke to the person who wrote the article about it, and he just wants parents to be aware of this app and to monitor their kids' information.
So if you think taking your kids offline would solve the issue, this game I'm talking about, Baldur's Gate 3.
Holy crap!
Proof to you.
Like, seriously?
Interacting with other people.
Oh my God!
Itself can actually be insanely damaging and insane.
Yeah.
Literally insane. Now, in this
cute too, but what the hell?
Private parts. That's not a joke. And the
yeah.
good part is when you randomize your character, a lot of transgender come up. Anyways, I'll get into that towards the end. So not only can you customize your own D's and V's vividly, like seeing things flop around.
Yeah.
Sex with other characters in the story, right? And obviously this
kids play this crap,
and it's marketed for adults, but so is Grand Theft Auto.
What the hell is gaming gone to? This is insane.
You can literally kill everybody in the city, all the civilians. That's not a child's game, and 7-year-olds still play it online. So let's be real. Now, going deeper on a deeper level, this has serious symbolism that's going to blow your mind.
Don't know why Cyrex plays this shit.
That only the elites worship, and I can touch
maybe not this game specifically, but
Balenciaga. This is going to blow your mind as we get into it. Now, in my opinion, the fact that this slips by a lot of parents and a lot of little kids play this game, and there's things like
at least it's covered.
I really
this is Peter. Oh my God.
Now there's a lot of great aspects about this game. It's addicting, almost supernaturally addicting. It took me almost 130 hours to play through the game, which was an amazing time. I enjoyed it, even though it's full of things that I don't agree with.
It's a good thing Cyrex is so unskilled at gaming, he will never get anywhere in one of these. It's about the court case. His trolls are fucking with me too. Gonna make that shit class action. Involve a bunch of other people involved. Get a lot of people involved.
Me the whole time. That's how good the gameplay is, which is also a terrible thing because your kids are also going to be addicted to this. There was games I was addicted to the extent where I would skip school to play these games like World of Warcraft.
this will be one of those games if your kid gets a hold of it, or even if you get a hold of it and you're a gamer yourself. Trust me, this is a great game to play. And this game is so big that my experience with the game was unique, and I'd have to play it a lot more to be able to tell you the different aspects. If you play
it's so crazy.
You go all the way through and you make all the evil decisions, like selling your soul to the devil, and you do all of that, or if you join the cult of Baal and you become a Baalist cultist,
you fucked up.
Murder for
bye.
You're going to experience a lot different things than I did, and probably a lot worse. I'm almost tempted to go back in there and go deeper just to experience those things so I can show you and report them to you, but I'm just doing this for now. Now, getting into the symbology, there's pyramids and skulls everywhere. If you know about the skulls and bones and Illuminati and you follow all of that symbolism, these things are going to blow your mind. There's even something called the Society of Brilliance with what looks like an Illuminati eye on their costume. I mean, it's right in your face. It's so much in your face that it's crazy to speak about.
We see you
all over the place. You can read Freemasonry books. You can literally go into Freemason guilds in this game. And going deeper in the game, you find out that the Freemasons are tied.
Wonder if there's a recruiting center where they actually try to recruit you for reals. Never know.
Into the god of murder, Baal. Now, hey, I know this is just a video game, but I also know a lot about the occult. Literally real occult information.
Oh, what's the name of that book? Rosicrucian Initiation. Rosicrucian Order, Amorc. And actually, I don't even have this book.
Their own tech.
Yeah, I don't even have this book.
From their
I have a pretty good library too.
Their monographs, and I've gone through them. I know what they speak about, and it's pretty crazy that they would paint in such an accurate.
Oh my god, this video might actually pretty deep.
Lead you to believe that it actually is influenced propaganda by these Satanists. As crazy as that sounds. One of the craziest things is usually in a video game, you cannot kill a kid. Like you try to kill a kid in the video game just to push the limits of a video game, and they won't let you do.
Ooh, what do we got here? Rosicrucian Order, Amorc. Well, I can see why I don't have this book. It's Christian. Know thyself, and thou shalt know the universe and the gods. That tiny text is 2003 Supreme Grand Lodge of the Ancient and Mystic Order. Something, that one's blurred out. Yeah, I don't know what these last two ones. They're kind of blurred out. They're kind of between the lines.
The bullet will go through, or the character.
Rosicrucis, I think. Pledge for the Grand Lodge of the English Language Jurisdiction, Amorc Inc. Okay.
Will not be affected. Now, in this game, there are multiple different story options where you can kill groups of kids. And there's children dead throughout, and you can actually kill children in this game, which just doesn't make sense to me. Why are we breaking the mold? Why are we crossing that line? Why are we putting kids in cages underground? When all the conspiracy theorists, all they talk about is kids in cages underground. You see videos of
Joe Biden talks
in cages.
Oh, Joe Biden used to be obsessed with kids in cages. He used to accuse Trump of that when it was really Obama that was more guilty of it. So Biden's so obsessed with kids in cages. He was accusing Trump of it when he's the one that was guilty.
Underground.
They're sickos.
Why? Just like, why do we have to include kids in debt?
Now look at this. This guy I said before. And the big thing about this guy, he's got a child's block in his pocket, right? So the bodies come down this nasty chute. Okay?
Ew.
And he chops him up. His name's Chop, right?
Gross.
And he literally has I'm going to kill him and I'm going to record it again after, and I'm going to look at his inventory, and he's got a little child's block. So he's killing kids down here. And you can hear, if you're quiet, you can hear little kids crying in the background. All right, so I just killed him. We're going to loot his body. And look at this. Toy block. All right?
There it is, toy block.
You don't need to do. You don't need to put anything to do with the children. Just remove this block. If this is what I found in the inventory, it would be absolutely fine. There's no need to add that extra aspect of the kids. It's just to go even further into it. Look over here. So there's a stuffed bear right next to where we killed this guy who had the toy block, right? And then right next to that, there's a cage. And right next to the bear, there's a huge blood spot, like some baby got hurt, right? Some child got hurt.
Why are we putting kid blocks, like baby blocks that little babies play with, and teddy bears inside the inventory of murder characters who are literally just murdering everybody because they can't help themselves? And I understand you want to have like a little brainless head that you can put different brains you find into, but why do we have to include the brain of a little child being really scared and not knowing why it's dead?
Mom, you're scaring me. Why are you being so mean, Mommy?
In my opinion, that's fucked up. I don't know how you feel about that. Really?
And then kids are stolen by vampires.
Who the hell is the voice actress recording that? Who is recording that? Somebody recorded that. Somebody voice acted that. Who the hell is that sick to record that? How much did they pay that person? That's just freaking insane that they're able to find people sick enough to record these things. Because I've actually seen this mentioned before. Alice Jones mentioned this game during Biden, and AI was not really a thing yet. It was like they weren't using it to create voices and all that yet. And the voice synthesizers were not that good. That during the not that long ago, somebody acted that. That's
I just
insane.
don't understand why we have to steal kids and then their blood in video games. Why can we just leave that out?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its...
I played Baldur's Gate, or at least a very old version of it. Pixelated, cherry red blood, pixelated versions of this. And it had nothing this crazy. It was run-of-the-mill, looked like Diablo. It had demons and skeletons and regular shit, but this is insane. It was never this nuts. I never really got that far into the game, but even then, there's never anything about the old versions of it where it was like it was fake 3D versions of it. It never had anything like this. It's just this newest version.
Is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one.
Vampires.
Our whole future.
Took their children. Hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these.
And whatever happened to vampires just being vampires and not doing things called a black mass? That literally Satanists do. They literally call it a black mass to mock what people do when they go to church, when they go to mass.
One more mark, then we can go.
Master said we have enough. The black mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there. Ready for me when the mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
Yeah, drink the Democrats,
It's been
dude.
2 centuries in the making. We can take 5 minutes to find one more person.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to drink the Democrat blood. It might give them a bellyache.
Hello, beautiful. Come. It'll be the talk of Baldur's Gate.
So why is that included in this game? I just don't understand. Why are we including, can we call it something else? Like a different terminology that's not something real?
Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate. It's not real.
Shirtless, undead individuals, a part of this necromantic
named it anything.
ritual, when like those people could just...
I'll rename it. We'll call it the Obsidian Mass. It's renamed the Obsidian Mass. There, it was that easy. So what did that take me? What, 1 second just to give it a new name? And these people went out of their... That means they really went out of their way to like name it after real shit.
Like
maybe fucking sick.
A really creative outfit on.
God damn!
We have to remember that kids get a hold of video games. We have to remember this. I remember Leisure Suit.
God damn! What's wrong with tits?
Basically a porn game, but you couldn't see it. It was nothing special. This should be labeled as a porn video game.
Yeah.
Literally, this is mature adult, almost porn. This is pornographic.
It is.
Not only do Satanists perform rituals with sexual acts going on in the background, which is what this gives me vibes of.
Ugh, it's really dead.
They include actually going to hell through performing a ritual in this video game. You have to actually go in your inventory, read this book, figure it out, solve the riddle, and put the different aspects.
Hell? Blood circle configuration. Place that which has no eyes but used to see at the western point of the circle. 2 spaces lie opposite that point. Upon the left, place what is cut but cannot bleed. To the right, that which smells but cannot sniff. Beside the dead... What the fuck is this shit? Beside the dead remains, the aspect of the avarice lord sits clockwise so. Then the circle's center shall receive the eternal marvel of infernal marble. Finally, I mean no disrespect. Go to hell! Legal? Oh my God! There's a legal notice on this thing. Legal notice. The owner of this grimoire asserts that it is for scholarly and recreational purposes only. As a mere, and I don't know if they changed the page or not. No, they don't.
And an infernal stone in a specific spot in this ritual circle. Thank God it's not a pentagram, but this ritual circle.
How many points is this sucker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it was 9, I think that would have been the other kin star. The other kin, the people that think they're like reincarnated dogs and shit. But I think theirs is 9.
Right, and then a portal to hell.
I think it's the elves. I think the elves is supposed to be 7 points.
When you go into this portal of hell, one of the things you run into is this gay devil that's sleeping in this bed.
Gay devil.
Wake him up. He says that you have to do sexual acts with him or he's going to kill you. Now picture a child playing this video game. This is not okay to be rated M for mature. This is something beyond that. Now, when a child is really upset, they like to do
that is pretty gay.
Really dark things to get attention. And this is showing them a route to a dark area that'll actually manifest in I can't even get into it. If you're a conspiracy theorist, quote unquote, a truther, a patriot, somebody who's gone down this route, you know what I'm saying. I'm just going to leave it there. This is opening that door. You know what I'm saying. So they're priming these kids, desensitizing them to the craziest things so they don't have the ability to have that alert red flag reaction when they run into it. And one of the things is selling your...
Yeah, and this kind of stuff, like what he's wearing, what that creature's wearing, that's kind of stuff you see at like Folsom Fair and stuff. It's what the gay leather people wear.
Soul. People sell their soul in many ways, whether they're signing a contract for a record label, that's real. Or if they're selling their soul by doing an OnlyFans and making that $30K a month. They literally have a devil show up out of nowhere, trying to get you to agree to a contract.
My, what manner of place is this? Omet, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Kind of creepy, dude. It's creepy.
There, middle of somewhere. The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feast.
Ooh, look at that feast. I guess that was a thing. I don't know. Pig's head. Maybe it's a statement. Who knows?
Go on, partake, enjoy yourself. After all, it might just be your hands. Call it a ninth sense.
And he turns into... Yikes, that's scary.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Come now.
Yeah.
Why play
False light. False
when
light.
you're in deep over your tadpole head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
And then there's another character in the video game that already has a contract with the devil, and he ends up breaking his pact, if you choose, by sacrificing his own father in order to reverse the contract that he was tricked into by these demons. And they even get in deep.
What the hell? It is testes. It said testes.
Come, sisters, be my testament. No tomb sits in Beator. No tomb sits in Beator.
At least she's got clothes on.
Sisters
for now.
of justice, adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow.
Weird.
He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock and hears Nazora's words to you.
Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
It's kind of now just going into the game.
Contractus
Just left.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos
pig Latin? Oh, it might be pig Latin for all I know. Ooh, do not sign that.
Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. No contract is ended without sacrifice.
Of course not.
A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I raise your father from the dead.
Ooh.
And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father remains dead and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion.
Hard decision.
So the Bible is seen to some people as a law.
That is funny. It won't say asshole. But this game will freaking slaughter kids. It's freaking weird. I didn't notice it the first time I saw the background clip for this. Like, I don't know, this is just freaking weird. It won't cuss, but it'll do the most horrible, atrocious stuff.
And the Constitution
but it won't
was written upon God-given rights. So the Bible and the Constitution and the law are very close together. You put your hand on the Bible when you're swearing in court, right?
Hell yeah.
So hell likes to mirror whatever the divine does. They like to do the opposite or pretty much try to do the same thing or recreate it. That's what they love to do. So this literally shows you the legal aspects with contracts. They go deep. They go hard. There's a whole race of demons, of devils, and they live in hell. They call it the hells because there's more than one layer, right? Like
yeah.
Dante's Inferno. It's pretty insane. I'm telling you. They go deep. Now we have hell. We have demons. You might as well have some necromancy. In this game, you can actually bring people back from the dead, which is really good for when you're playing it. You can actually talk to dead people, right? Which is pretty dumb, but in my opinion,
it's dead stuff
in a video game, which leaves me conflicted, which is why I feel like this is literally Satan. It's the devil doing this. Hello, the devil's in the details. So one of the biggest things devils and demons like to do is push you away from the idea that there's a single source, a single creator, a single God. Then they push the idea of multiple gods because that means that
wash this
you
thing
eventually become a god, right?
Bane, Baal, and Merkel, the tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers.
Now, I believe that we all have the ability to have special abilities, and I think they were given to us by the creator or by source. I don't think we can ever be that high, so a god. So it's all vocabulary when you break it down, but without getting too off topic, this video game literally allows you to play the role of
I was wondering where that urine smell came from.
Murder. Baal, like Balenciaga.
I'm gonna have to watch that thing.
Into it, they literally incorporate a bunch of murders you solve and realize these murders were conducted by Baalists, cultists.
Baal plot.
Cute little elephant god thingy.
On about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. That's your theory.
Ballistic resurgence. Baal's recruiting initiates to his cult, committing murder is how they receive an invite. Yo!
If that's true, that sounds dreadful.
Right.
Complicated. As if this cult of the absolute.
Never mind, that's actually kind of gross.
Constable Develler is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Oh my god, you got a conspiracy. They're even calling Baal a conspiracy in the video game.
That's funny.
And then you realize once you enter the Temple of Baal, which is underneath the city, that the home screen is literally the same symbol they use for Baal in the video game. So this whole video game literally centers around Baal, and it's all coated with fluff to make you not see. This literally is a video game created specifically to steer people towards Baal. Now, obviously, you're not going to guarantee start worshiping Baal, but some people who are in the mindset, they absolutely will. So
yeah, like emo kids.
Not representing everybody necessarily. There are some people that will go different directions. Whether it's the minority or majority, it doesn't matter. If you're not following Baal and you're not that type of person, they put things like calling it a conspiracy theory in this video game to make sure that you laugh at it and you don't think it exists, right? So if you don't think this stuff exists, why don't you go try to join one of these secret societies? Research into it, do your due diligence, and actually go try to join. You'll find that it's very...
Yeah, edgy emos are definitely going to worship this crap. Probably in the real world.
Real. I also don't suggest that you join, but when you do realize it's real, be very careful about how you speak out about it, but definitely speak out about it just because in this video game, it gives you a great example. They love to kill conspiracy theorists. They literally kill a conspiracy theorist speaking out about the Baal murders in this.
Yeah, like Charlie Kirk in the real world. Yeah. We know how leftists operate.
Before you is Saravok Anchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal.
Pretty sweet, right? And they did things like not leaving out the altar where they kill people on and then stab people. There's many altars in this video game, but hey, it's
okay.
The one thing that really wasn't needed in the corner back in the Temple of Baal.
Is she wearing someone's skin?
Right? And the name of this creature was Fallen Baal Spawn. This creature was naked. You could see his thing flapping around. Great. That's not needed. And it's just like kids are playing this game. Hello. But what blew my mind is back in, I was going to do another game.
Yeah, you're not seeing this.
More footage of how deep and dark it can really get. But getting back in, creating a new character, I actually found this Dark Urge character. And it literally is the same exact character that was dead in this Baal level.
It really did have a floppy dick,
that character was dead. It looked like
and it was dead.
Anal. And this is the type of game to actually do that and insinuate it. Walking up to that dead character, it's like, oh, he's been
it's bad.
Torture. Shit that you would
This game is bad.
Imagine. Obviously, it said it in a bit.
Don't let your kids play video games.
Hinted towards that happening.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again.
Well, you're a dragon.
My ruined body
Expect.
yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind.
Yes, resist the darkness.
Discover who I was and what happened to me.
You don't have to be Joe Biden with his human flesh gone.
And then you could actually be this character. That's how twisted these people are. Like,
yeah.
I don't even know that they're going to be this alien raped character.
Oh, it is what he looks like.
It's probably invoking demons. And if you know about computers, things like terminology like portals and invoking and
seriously, dude,
are all terms for computing. And it all sounds like demonology. So if you don't know about that, computing literally is demonic. Look at all of the vocabulary. So getting over the satanic Easter egg.
Okay.
Dragonborn.
That's too much for you little kids. You know, that'll look.
Uniforms, right? Why are we putting sexuality in video games? I'm a man. I don't mind it. But at the same time, I know kids are playing this game. So there's literally bondage outfits that you can put on your characters. They can obviously be completely
put a bondage outfit on her. Fuck.
Outfits on them. It's hilarious because
please cover her up a little bit.
Obviously an occult outfit, an evil Satanist outfit.
Seriously, the back needs a little more.
Klaus Schwab with the World Economic.
Oh, not that fucker.
World government and the New World Order.
Oh, that's a super villain in real life. That's an actual real life super villain. That's like the Lex Luthor of supervillains, or like in the actual existing human living real life world supervillain. Dr. Doom.
And the
real life Dr. Doom. Look at that.
And the Build Back Better. And the pandemics.
For those of you that don't know, this is Klaus
too.
Schwab, founder and current chairman of the World Economic Forum, and author of COVID-19, The Great Reset, which came.
Doom. Actually, you should read that book. I do have a PDF of it. So if you drop your email, actually, maybe you probably shouldn't. I guess drop a throwaway email into my comment section. I'll send you a copy of that book. I'll send you my PDF copy of this book that I have so you can read it for yourself without having to send that devil any money. Because this thing is a freaking nightmare. It is a blueprint for humanity's destruction.
In 2020. He is also famous for having been quoted as saying, "You will own nothing and be happy."
But can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains?
Nope.
And
screw you.
Immediately feel, because you all will have implants.
Nope.
And we measure your brain waves, and I can immediately tell you how the people react, or I can feel how the people react to your answers.
To understand how Klaus Schwab came.
That is how the devil talks. That's a super villain, dude. That is just evil.
We need to go back to 1938. That was the year Schwab was born, in no other place than Nazi Germany.
Yep.
And at the time, his father was a managing director for a subsidiary of a Zurich-based engineering firm called Escher Wyss. Now here's a fun little fact for you. That very same firm was found to exploit prisoners of war and use other forms of forced labor. Now, this actually sparked rumors that Schwab's father was a high-ranking Nazi official. But fear not, because the fact-checkers were quick to dispel those far-fetched myths. You see, Klaus Schwab was well-educated, earning multiple degrees in Switzerland and Germany, as well as a Master's of Public Administration from Harvard University. Schwab founded the World Economic Forum to fulfill his dream from moving from a shareholder capitalism model to a stakeholder capitalism.
Yeah, monstrous.
This dude is wearing the same uniform as these evil Satanists, evil Baalists, cultists, murder god Baal. Now, do you think that's a coincidence? Now, you can be many races in this game, and orc has always been around. Orcs pretty much were what Christians would be like, see, those are demons. Now they literally have a race of devil. Not only that, but you can create a female character with a penis that talks like a man, and you can create a man character who looks very manly and muscular with a vagina that talks
disgusting.
Like a very strange to me, personally. Why are you putting that in video games? You can leave that right out. Thank you. Now you can actually go in and you can edit the type of penis you have. You can edit the type of vagina you have. Very strange that kids would play this and they would allow this to be on there. How could the game creators?
Truly disgusting.
When they're creating this. Now, as a gamer myself, it's cool. The details,
it's not
awesome, but this should not be rated M.
Yeah, that's a human PB. It has a human PB.
It does not look like a porn game. There should be a big old massive red sticker that says this game contains very pornographic.
It has a human PB, not an animal one.
This that you could edit your junk like that is Cyberpunk, and that really broke the mold and blew my mind. Now, what broke the mold here is when you click randomizer, it really bothers me because I'm not trans and I don't like all these.
Oh, you know what a randomizer might do?
Having a really realistic looking character like that looks like part of the race that you pick. Now, when you click randomizer, it's a bunch of like transgender stuff that you keep seeing, literally. When you just keep clicking randomize, it just keeps changing genders. It's all messed up. It just is really frustrating if you're just trying to randomize your character real quick. And going even further with that, there's multiple transgender characters in the game that literally are transgender.
If you want to use the elevator, speak to Edvard. I've been told no one's...
And of course, this game is set in like a medieval period. It looks like the early Renaissance. They didn't have hormones and surgeries. That wasn't invented until the 60s. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. Maybe the 50s, maybe. But hormones, making transgenders, actually making them where it's got dick and tits and all this weird combinations, that didn't start existing until like more modern times. But this game setting is literally the medieval period, late medieval, early Renaissance. That's what the technology looks like in the game. So this stuff, this is literally just it's a freak show. And it's evil.
Basement.
Can we just leave that out of the video games?
And why are the characters able to be naked at all? Because like every video game all the games I play, shit, even the Final Fantasy IV 3D, they're just what the hell do they call them? The super, I don't know what, super deforms. They're like 2 heads high or 2 or 3 heads high little characters. You never see them naked. Even though Cecil and Rosa get married at the end of the game. On that, they get married at the end. That's all it is. And Rosa's kind of in like a sexy swimsuit looking thing, and that's it. That's all you ever see. There's nothing. That's about the naughtiest thing all of my games would have. But this shit is disgusting. I did play Diablo 3 mobile version. I was able to install that in the computer. And there is a couple areas in that game that has these statues in this angelic hall area that are naked. And you're able to knock it. No, it wasn't the statues. It was a monster that's a reanimated statue. When you kill it, it would freeze frame into a certain position. And there's ways to get it where you'd see the statue's dick. When it dies, it would turn solid again. It would fall over, and you can see its dick. And that's about the nastiest thing I've ever seen on a video game until this Baldur's Gate. And I played the first one. That's the only one I ever played was the first one. I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to find this. This is disgusting. I'm not going to bother with this. This is just
my refuge.
Beyond the beyond.
Going on outside of video games. Now it's inside of my refuge.
Nasty.
Another shocking thing was the lesbian love between the Anunnaki angel type of creature,
The Anunnaki.
undead brought back to life by one of the dudes who
cracked up. It's all cracked up.
Back. Now she's a zombie and she's making out with this angel and they're in love.
Ugh.
And to clarify, it's not messed up that it's two girls together. It's messed up that it's like the Book of Enoch where the gods were having sex with humans.
Yeah.
Right? But it's even worse because this is like a
dead.
But for all his sins.
It's necrophilia. It's nasty.
My Lord Mirko gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me.
Yeah, a dead body.
My daughter's life returned.
It ain't returned, dude.
Look at his forehead, right on his pineal gland.
Speaking of zombies, let's talk about the tentacles. Now, there's tentacles everywhere in a lot of different games and aspects, but one of the weird things is sexually, there's been tentacles in anime porn. If you've ever seen that or know anybody who's seen it or seen documentaries on it, or if you've ever dug in that area of life, you're going to know there's this weird thing with tentacles. It's really weird and unnerving, and that's kind of the vibe this whole thing gets. And you actually get into a part where some of the characters...
It's called Cthulhu!
It floats like a butterfly.
The great Eldritch Cthulhu arrives to take over the world.
Its blood shimmers like silver.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens.
Here we go.
The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flare.
Stay close. And there's a nose ring theory.
Object of desire.
And there's a Cthulhu-looking creature, or whatever the hell they are. Oh, booty. Spank it.
You pause a moment.
Ugh, what's he got? Syphilis or AIDS? Or... He's gonna do things to those tentacles. Oh my... Yikes. That's nasty, dude. It's bestiality. It's like a dead body with a Cthulhu alien. It's like... Well, I hope it chomps your fucking face off. That thing looks like it's getting hungry. Ugh. Oh, it's like Joe Biden snipping a little girl's hair or something. Oh my God, it's like the Democrat, it's like the DNC or something. It's like watching this DNC.
No, it's very strange that the only way you turn
the dwarf's puking
creatures is by having something put into you. Just like the strange thing that Carrie Madej found in the vaccines, the parasite, the Hydra, which also has tentacles.
Yeah, I've seen this. I actually do have the documents to prove this is real.
Which was
I do have
action for me. And you turn into this kind of crazy thing when you turn into, it's called a mind flare. And these things literally eat brains. They do, but they're intelligent.
It's a mind flare. So that's what the vaccinated are. They're mind flares.
And they're actually stronger than humans, smarter than humans. Okay, it'll take a normal human and morph them into.
Actually, no. The vaccinated are actually quite stupid in real life.
Are all controlled by a bigger brain.
Oh! The mastermind. Brains. Let the zombies find that brain. They'll take care of it for you. This is that one time zombies would save the day because they would eat that brain. The zombies love brains. Brains.
This literally sounds like the Internet of Things and the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
I know that may sound crazy. I know, I get it. But to the people who know, you know. If you know, you know.
Zombie buffet. Let's get those zombies in order. They could defeat that with zombies. Just throw some zombies on
Get
it.
up to the next level of insane. All right. So there's a lot of conspiracy theories about black eyes in celebrities. And
yep, I've seen this one.
Black eyes are said to have a frill parasite that has to do with the reptilian conspiracy, whether you believe it or not. And they say that.
I heard it was to do with monarch training. There's some MK Ultra shit where they get the shit kicked out of them, literally. I don't believe the vril parasite thing. I don't believe that. But he's going to talk about, I guess he's going to mention the vril parasite. I don't know anything. I did look into it a long time ago. I guess when it was a new phenomenon. I don't believe it. I think they just got the shit kicked out of them in reality. It's part of the training. It's part of the dissociative personality disorder. They beat the crap out of them. Their personality splits up to deal with the trauma. That's what it's supposed to be. That's the one I believe it's about.
Get a parasite put into your...
And this is what I believe is happening to Chance Wilkins. The trolls are trying to fracture his personality. But since he's so freaking insane, there's nothing to fracture. It's all insanity. It's all chaos. So I'm not sure what they're trying to achieve. You can't achieve anything with someone who's that insane, but I think that's what Marty was trying to do, and I think that's what Low T was trying to do. They were going to give him. They were going to do this black eye cult,
right? And that's why they have a black eye. And it's just very strange.
They were going to indoctrinate him
with that theory as well. That they literally put these parasites in your eye and then change you into something else. And then they also have reptilian type race in this game. So what?
Yeah, we saw the reptilian. We saw the white Draco guy
just to promote this ball agenda.
And that thing.
These things all have some sort of real foundation and some sort of information in a world that would be different.
Damn, man, to an hour.
Keeping from us.
It's Hunter Biden. Run!
It just really made me uneasy.
He'll stick you with a needle.
The furthest distance of reality. You really look at things objectively with a really large perspective.
God damn, he's glowing.
When they say the mind flayers lose their soul. So when you get this parasite in you and you change into this thing, your soul is gone. And it's just very strange that connection, again,
what the hell is that thing?
Where there was this video of someone who looked like Bill Gates, but we realized it wasn't Bill Gates, but some people still think it was. Someone was having and it said CIA on the video or some sort of agency, and they were having this lecture about the BMAT2 gene deletion, I believe. And they were
I think that's the God gene. It's supposed to produce a protein that allows humans to have spiritual experiences. They created a vaccine that can delete it. And of course they would do that because that's what leftists do. They're evil.
About a vaccine that could delete this gene in your brain that connected you to God. And
yeah, that was it.
In this speech, in this lecture, that their goal was to remove this gene to stop radical Islamic terrorists.
No, it doesn't stop radical Islamist terrorists because they have no connection to God. The only people that have connection to God are evangelical Christians. That's who they're actually trying to stop. Radical Islamists, they have no connection to God. They have connection to Satan. They're evil to the core. They are murderous and tyrannical. Evangelical Christians have love in their hearts and a love of Jesus Christ. And this gene, this VMAT2 they were trying to destroy, that's what they're trying to destroy, is a connection to Christ. The Christ consciousness, the true love of God is what they're trying to destroy. And we will stop them.
Had some sort of crazy thing to do with God's brain, the jihad, or the holy war, the jihad. So it's just another excuse to get in there and be a Satanist and remove you from God because that's their goal. It's the devil. And what really creeped me out is that they made this specific character that was in this brothel in the video.
Yikes, look at that skin.
They made this character really turned on when I walked in on them and her partner changed into one of these things. And she's like, I was really turned on by those tentacles. It's like, really? Whoever made this game is sick. So
that's what I was saying earlier. Where the fuck did they find the voice actress to voice those sacrificed children? Where do you... Well, I guess you gotta find people like that in Seattle or Portland that are that sick in the head. And isn't Bethesda or whatever the one that makes this game based in Seattle? So I guess at the time this game is at least 4 years old now, or 4 or 5 years old now, and they're based in Seattle. I guess they could find some tweaked out freaking leftist that would read those lines in a kid voice. Because Christian does kid voices quite often, so it's possible. I guess an adult woman could do a kid voice. A Christian could sound like a teenage girl, or I don't know, like sound like sound younger than he is. I guess a female could sound a lot younger than she is. They can do these voices. They could probably find that person in the streets of Seattle. Or there's a bunch of sickos. Bunch of rainbow-haired sickos. Because I know the purple-haired ones are violent as fuck. The pink-haired ones they got the cat scratch fever. You gotta stay away from the pink-haired liberals. They got cat scratch fever. If they got a septum piercing, just stay away. They're all dangerous. All of them are dangerous. All septum ring theory, 100% confirmed. Dangerous. Violent. They will assault you with their evil, vile words of hatred. So it's best to just dish it out first and run them off. So this game is just demonic all the way. We're almost done.
Wrap this all up and bring it home.
Yeah, really bring it home, Daddy.
Propaganda. And Baal is real. It's a real god. They worship.
Yeah, bring it home, Daddy Trump.
Baal, that
expose Baal.
BULL was a bowl that they put kids into to fry. Okay, and BHAAL is the Baal, the god. So they sound very similar, but that's literally what it was. And this whole video game, Baldur's Gate, is literally around Baal. Now, if you want another conspiracy or another, I hate that word. If you want another angle to look at the truth, you can look at the Balenciaga scandal that happened. They had Baal written inside of their photo shoot, the caution tape or the criminal crime scene tape.
This is a fashion brand. A fashion brand. And why is this even in their marketing at all? That's a teddy bear in bondage. Why is that even there at all?
Put this stuff everywhere. And
look at the tape.
Video games are one of the biggest examples of this. I love to play them, but I hate to see this.
Do what thou wilt.
Do what thou wilt.
Just keep in mind, they're doing it.
Yeah, do what thou wilt is the whole of the law. That's Aleister Crowley. He's the wickedest man that ever lived. He did the most disgusting things that any mortal has ever done. Except for maybe Joe Biden. Joe Biden may have done more disgusting stuff before he lost his mind. Maybe that's why he did lose his mind. And look at this meme. It's pretty crazy. Do what thou wilt is the whole of the law. Let me consume your soul in madness and chaos. Damn, that sounded pretty evil.
Another thing, check out this operating system. This Linux operating system now has all of these bowls randomly as their default choices for backgrounds. Very strange.
And there's a bull in New York City by the stock exchange on Wall Street. So that's another sign that Baal is in charge.
That all this is happening as the world turns crazier. Something to think about. I'm GK with the disclosure up. I hope you like this video. And I hope you tune in for more. Dig in the archive. I've done a bunch.
Good, right? You know why?
Oh, it's dead.
Secret ingredient.
She's a cold corpse. That's a cold corpse.
I put a special meat inside.
Ugh.
Sweet little kitten. Oh, how it screams!
Yeah, what a sick little bitch. Yeah, look at Joe Biden transform into a tranny. Truly disgusting, dude. This. Can you handle the truth? We're running out of time. Yep, that is the insanity of our friggin' world. And it was on Rumble. That's where this was posted to. Posted to Rumble. Oh my God. Transformers. This would be insane. Oh my God, dude. This is going to be so insane. I will definitely cue that up because this is going to be so fucking nasty. Oh, there you go. There's the brand right there. Balenciaga. Balenciaga, the clothing brand. And their clothes are actually ugly. I'm gonna go pull them up. I'll show you their clothes. How ugly they actually are in real life. Oh my God! I just type in ball and it shows up. It's like the first thing that shows up. Balenciaga. They got the ugliest fucking clothes. And they're way insanely overpriced. Okay. Here is a grand prize. I will offer a grand prize if you can identify this creature's gender. Is it a male or female? If you guess correctly, I will give you $10,000. Because I know you can't. Actually, 50% of you will guess correctly. And I don't have millions of dollars to offer. And judging by those shoulders, it is probably a female. And I bet that's faux leather, isn't it? Let's see what the men's clothing looks like. Let's see what they got. Well, it's about $5,900 for this guy's fit. Is that just for the jackets? $5,990. Yes, it is. Only for the fucking jacket. The taxi jacket is literally almost $6,000. For a fucking jacket. How insane is that? That this is just $10 away from being $6,000. This would have to be made out of thylacine leather to be that much. Or tiger leather. God damn, he's bony. Dude, eat something. I can't believe that is almost $6,000. Fucking insane for that jacket. You've got to be fucking nuts. It's right there. It's $5,990. This one's cloth, or what is this one called? Blouson? Rid of that. Blouson. $2,990. This is like a normal jacket. I could go to Walmart and probably find something that looks similar to this. This is fucking absurd. You're literally just buying a pedo label. Like, literally. Their clothes are really nothing special. This looks like something from Adidas. Yeah, it's the jacket. It looks like an Adidas jacket. An Adidas jacket retails usually for about $50 for like an actual Adidas jacket. And instead of 3 stripes, you get 5. What the fuck's on his face? Is that VR? Some kind of expensive VR, but well, Adidas you get 3 stripes. This is 5, so for 2 extra white stripes, you're gonna pay an extra $2,940. No, it's $23.90. Adidas jacket, I think, was $50. Let's see what this cost. Let's see what you're really paying more for just a couple extra stripes. $2,340 for extra stripes. Fucking insane. $2,340 to get 2 more stripes in your jacket and a little thing in your chest that's not the Adidas logo. So those 3 lines are slanted to look like a mountain. Insane. Here's some puff jackets. They're not quite as puffy, but they're about $3,350. Denim jacket for $1,790. Pretty denim jacket for, what was this thing cost? Is that the wrong size for this kid? I don't think these clothes fit this kid at all. They look like they fit me and not him at all. And he's wearing a muzzle. It's a very big jacket. It is oversized. It's meant to be that huge. The model is 6'2", is wearing a size 4. Consult our size guide. Model is... He's 6'2". My sugar daddy's 6'3", so... This guy's tall! Machine Max 30C, mild process, clean inside out, remove all detachable accessories. Oh, that's that stringy stuff on there. I guess that shit is detachable. Can't really zoom in. Yeah, all this stuff in the pocket is detachable, so you don't wash that. So, but it's $3,250. Pretty insane. It's an insanely expensive jacket. So that's Balenciaga for you. Overpriced, ugly fucking clothes. That's the clothing brand they were making fun of at the end of this thing. Let's go look at Chris Chan. Dead. I don't have to be signed in to see anything. Okay, let's go there. Yeah, I hope Newsom resigns, but I know he's got the arrogance to never do it. He is retarded. This is pretty fucked up. The Bureau of Imaginary Problems. Can I comment? Yeah, I can. So you admit you don't exist. Okay, that's the end of that. San Francisco leaders speak out about coming deployment of border patrol agents. Already covered it at the beginning of the video. That's okay. That's basically the end of my video. I literally have nothing else to cover. I'm not going to be up for 3 fucking hours. Okay, I just lost my video. I was going to play tomorrow. Secret Civics. This site is actually pretty good. They put their content in a format I can use, which is great. Yeah, they put their format in a format I can use. That's there. What else we got? Do we have any short form? Sound of Freedom. It's 2.5 hours. Oh my god, I'm guessing this is... Let me turn this around. This is a multi-part series. There's 9 parts in this. This could literally take me... Like, if I wake up and start one of these... Oh, I have to go to Occult Cat. They don't load. They actually don't load. I don't care about the series trailer. It doesn't mean no good. I don't care about supporting the series because I ain't got no money. I want to see how long one of these are. It's on YouTube, which is fucking... Okay, so we're looking at about, I don't know, about 10 hours here. If I was to do a video on this. StreamYard only lets me do 3 hours maximum. So I can't cover this. I can cover 1 episode at a time and that's it. I will do it, but I can do 1 episode at a time and that's it. Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't want to watch these twice. My insane intellect gets bored fast. I will... It's not a 5-part series. It is an enormous series. It's a 9 part, so I will update that to reflect reality. 9. Oh, it says part 4.9. 4.5, 0.9, 5, 5.5. In reality it's 9 parts. You see it right there. There's 9 videos. And they're all about an hour long. Shit, I can only do 1 at a time. And just Out of the Shadows is an hour and 17 minutes long. Okay, let's go have a look at... Well, we already looked at bloody ass shit. Let's look at Charlie Kirk's death as a hoax this time. We haven't done that yet. We have not looked at Charlie Kirk's death as a literal hoax, like a full-on, complete hoax. We haven't done that yet. So let's just get this over with. I've already covered his death. It appears to not be a hoax. Like there's 2 bullets that enter him. But this one claims it's a hoax. Let's have a look. It's bloody like the video game. The text between Robinson and his demon roommate are totally unbelievable, and it reads like it was contrived by an intel agency to close the case. No one, especially someone who got a 34 on his ACT, could be dumb enough to go to such lengths to cover up his assassination and just openly admit to everything in great detail in writing on the internet. They think we're retarded. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yeah. Well, this is irrefutable proof.
On this episode, you might be a dumb motherfucker. This is my rifle. It takes two different tools to take it apart. It takes a Torx key and an Allen key. Now, if I take a shot and immediately disassemble this, I have to remove the bolt, remove the magazine, grab my Allen key, hit the two bolts on the bottom, put those away in the Allen key, grab my Torx key, remove the scope, put everything in the backpack, make sure I have everything, and make my way downtown. It's going to take a lot longer for him than it is for me, especially because his fine-tuned motor function, something as simple as grabbing an Allen key for a little bolt, is going to be extremely impaired due to a dump of adrenaline throughout his bloodstream. With an extreme elevated heart rate is going to make these fine-tuned skills extremely difficult. I mean, just for him to think and analyze what needs to be done to disassemble this rifle and get away would be difficult. We're not even going to touch the topic of him assembling the rifle on top of the roof, which if you reassemble a rifle and you take a cold dead shot, it's not going to be 100% accurate. Okay? Or the fact that he disassembled this after taking a shot, which the rifle's going to be up, down no gloves. There's just so many inconsistencies that just makes zero sense. I mean, I'm still working on this. I have taken this rifle apart 1,000 times. Now he has to put the pieces of the rifle into a backpack.
Exposed!
Anyways, as you can see, this barrel broken down does not fit in his backpack. And this is a big one, way bigger than the one he was carrying. Okay, I put the rifle stock in here, and guess what? It doesn't fit. It sticks out. Now let's just say, for sake of argument, that he put these in his pant leg and he was walking. These are still so long broken down that he would not be able to walk straight. He wouldn't be able to bend his legs.
Yeah, but he ran off the roof. Where? Oh, there he is. How'd he do that, though? Because we have the weapon, but he ran across that roof like it was nothing. Fucking insanity, dude. Yeah, I did cover a video talking about body armor and stuff. So yeah, I covered every point of view as the evidence appeared. So now we're going to cover this over. He has no body armor. Oh, he's got hard nipples.
You're good. I'm going to play this and pause the point where you can see clearly.
Love you, Charlie.
Oh yeah, in other videos, there's another video that says he has a Hollywood blood packs on his back. Remember, there's nothing there. I'm not even gonna bother with the Hollywood blood pack at this point because it's very clear there is no Hollywood blood packs on his back because there's a video. My next video would have had an edit having him have a blood pack on his back from like a Hollywood style blood pack, like they do when they do gunshot wounds in Hollywood. And this video was edited to have that. And it's not on here. This video was made before that, and it's not there. So I'm not gonna play any more videos past this. I am 100% done with the Charlie Kirk assassination. 100% done until we get an actual autopsy report, a grave that we are told where his grave is, or something. I am not going to mention him again until we have the actual grave, so we know where he is buried, and we have an autopsy report. Because my next video, actually the next 4 videos are probably like AI edits showing him with like Hollywood things attached to him or whatever, that like blood pouches and just weird shit. And it's pretty clear there is nothing on him. He actually did. Something happened. Something happened, dude. Something
Play this
actually
and
happened.
pause the point where you can see clearly, once again, this is a necklace and not some bulletproof vest. Let's take a look.
Let's see how this video turns
You're
out.
going to see, move this around, move this forward. And clearly, this is a necklace, not a bulletproof vest.
I think there was 2 bullets. One. Yeah, we'll figure it out, dude. Something did that. This could get bloody. Actually, it will get bloody. You already see a bunch of video game blood. Now you're going to see some other blood. And you're going to see a 30-06 on a human head. And they blurred it. Yeah, even they blurred it. Look at that. Annihilated. They didn't blur that. Something weird happened. I am signed up for 2 turning point events. I'm going to be looking around that audience. I'm going to have a look around that audience. See if someone even looks like him is there. Because there is no doubt he is still going to find some way to be around or participate in these events if he is still alive.
People are arguing that Charlie Kirk's.
We're going to find out because of me.
He leans over and you can see that there's something right there in his shirt. Something dark. And then as the video goes on,
The mom went in there.
Oh, they're claiming the blood pouches on the chest in this one. There's another. Oh, yeah, there is. It is on the back.
as the video goes on,
Let me. Yeah, you can see it on his back. There is something. It's in this. Yes, see the back. See the back. It is on this edit. My next video is still valid. It's still valid. See the shirt? See how there's something back here? There's something in the back of this. That means the next 4 videos are valid. I was not expecting that. I thought that was generated by AI and someone was messing around, but it's right there. There's a hose that connects underneath his arm and is going to squirt the movie theater prop up around his neck. And that's explained in a later video. My next video will have that.
he begins bleeding from that exact area.
And if somebody was actually injured in the neck, it wouldn't be squirting up. The jugular vein is parallel to the neck. It goes in the same direction as the neck does. It would be shooting out. It would shoot out like a fountain. That blood does not shoot out. Nobody even mentions that. I have seen on Rotten.com back in the early days of the internet of an executed prisoner, executed American soldier having their head literally sawed off with a dull knife. It squirts away from the body when the jugular is cut. It'll squirt out like a fountain. It'll squirt away from the body. That's squirted up.
Okay.
So that's not how the jugular bleeds. I'll tell you that now. That's not how the jugular bleeds when a jugular is pierced. It would squirt away from the body.
Comes from? Out of the t-shirt.
It's coming out of the t-shirt.
You see that?
out of the t-shirt.
So this is
you can see it happen.
Bullshit. It's complete bullshit.
Squid, bro. He did. He popped the squid. Holy fuck. They got me at first.
And it's too chunky. It's too chunky. The blood is too chunky to be fresh blood. It's not squirting. It's pouring. And these are Hollywood special effects. Yeah. It's Hollywood. It's Hollywood special effects. They didn't even get the consistency of the blood right. It was like, damn, Ron.com. Some of the videos are still around. You can probably find them on Rumble today to know how blood actually flows. It's like shit. You can buy a unit of animal blood easily off the internet, and it probably has the things in it to make it consistently right. You know how it's going to flow. You just put it under the right pressure and squirt the shit out. And they couldn't even get the consistency. Oh, look. The hole doesn't match his neck. I have never seen that clip a second time. I'm not going to put weight behind that clip because I've never seen it twice. So
88.
I don't put any weight behind that.
About a gunshot wound every day. So it would leave you 3 or 4 days during the week to have nobody shot, and then the weekends would make up for it. There would be like 3 or 4 gunshots that come in, and we would go get them in the helicopter. Now I did see the kind of bleeding that goes on with gunshot wounds, and this
I guess there's a lot about him.
Charlie. Now remember, this blood that is supposedly coming out.
This congealed
This
blood.
blood is cleaned up. It's oxygenized, and it's headed for the brain. Now, in the brain, there's all kinds of capillaries, and the blood goes down to one molecule, okay, one cell. Okay, then it goes in and makes a change of oxygen to carbon dioxide. Then it comes out blue blood and heads back to the heart and lungs. It's about as thin, and it's prepared for these capillaries in the brain to make the swap. Okay, now this blood has to be at its best. Okay, it has to be fit through one cell at a time, and or you got problems. It's called a stroke. I want to show you what I found as far as how did this happen to Charlie?
2 bullets lodged in his chest, but he stood still, expressionless. This is not a story about a man who is bulletproof. This is the magic of cinema. With a special tool filled with red liquid and remote-controlled mini explosives, the effects of blood and gunshot wounds are made to look real.
Counting gang violence. Great.
Okay, if you didn't see it, or it doesn't make sense to you, what I'm getting at is this blood that has been prepared by your body for your brain to go in through those capillaries. It would be a death sentence to have that blood in chunks, and that's what it is here. It's coming out in chunks, like it's already coagulated. I would say that the guy's already dead over a day. Okay, because blood doesn't come out in chunks. It squirts out, possibly, arterial blood especially, but it doesn't do that. It doesn't come out in chunks. This is definitely some trickery going on, and this looks exactly like it does in the movies when they need somebody shot in the chest. Okay, and I hate to burst your bubble, because I had the same reaction. I wanted to kill somebody when I first saw it. I mean, Charlie Kirk, I don't really care for the guy as much, but nobody deserves to be shot like that. But now,
totally agree. Nobody should be shot.
I ain't buying it. Nah, that's blood that's been bagged up.
Yeah, nobody should be shot except for maybe Cyrax's trolls.
Up and is ready for a show.
And there's no blood. of all that fucking blood, and there's nothing on the ground. There's nothing. There's some on the table. It's like, that's always on the table there. Yeah, it's only on the table, and like the grass looks a little discolored down here, but it's not that much. It's very small amounts. But it just shows us how small this pouch really is. Not that much. If you're going to lose like 2 liters of blood, it's like, fuck. The human body's got like 1.5 gallons or 2 gallons of blood in it. Or like gallon. I think the human body has 1.5 gallons of blood in it. You're going to lose at least half of that before you die. And it's going to end up on the ground. And it's not there. It's just not there.
I just heard them say the active shooter is 33% shot.
And pay attention to this thing up here. They're going to really pay attention to that. Massive cover-up. Previous video mentioned that device hanging above the back of the tent was a projector. A previous video was about the whole thing being a hologram, which we know it's not now. Now we're saying it's a movie prop. This theory is a movie prop theory. So what is that device now? If that's not a projector, then what is it? We're going from movie prop, we're going from hologram to a movie prop. So now what is that device? And there they are destroying the entire scene. Like they're literally ripping up the concrete. Oh, this is freaking bizarre. Like really bizarre. We're talking, he's entering the UFO. Area 51 levels of bizarre. Yeah, they're avoiding it on purpose. These are people who don't know how to use a camera. Like, they don't know how to use a camera at all. Because if I was there, I'd be trying to get close-ups. But these are people that are intentionally not getting close-ups. Which is insane. Why would you not? It's by design. Something seriously is going on. And that's why I'm attending some of these turning point events. Because I'm going to be in that audience. I'm going to be looking for him and nothing else.
Charlie Kirk being hauled away. There's no blood hitting the concrete. There's no blood on any of these individuals, as I'll show later.
Remember, he supposedly has a gunshot wound to the jugular vein in his neck. He should be bleeding everywhere. Or I'm not sure what I don't know what the name of the artery is that goes to the brain. Since they want to portray a gusher, it's probably the artery that goes to the brain. And there is no blood. He would already be a corpse at that point. And they're claiming, and on the public news, CBS, that I watched, a Bay Area station, said he was alive when he arrived at the hospital. He was alive for, I don't know, a few hours. But he was alive when he arrived at the hospital. And the only way he's not bleeding on that concrete and on those people is if he's already dead. Like those zombies from the game from earlier. Like really dead. So more inconsistencies.
Sure. But again, there's a person filming up here. You'll notice a female standing here like a statue. Also part of this filming.
Pay attention to her.
Later as well. You get a better vantage point of her later on.
She really does not know how to use a camera at all. She can't.
And it's hard to see, but she's right there filming. There's
all in the wrong direction, by the way.
All these people in play here. Let's back up. Once again, we'll swing around here. If I can get that right position of that person. Maybe they're over here more as the camera swings around. There's the cop in play.
Oink,
and again,
oink.
I'm going to get to the person up here. Position there to film all this. Now,
why film it all?
I haven't
You
shown
can't
from
use
this
it.
angle yet. Again, I was pointing from this direction up this little hill, this area where this person is stationed. You can see that other goon over here in the corner positioned for this event.
Yeah.
Make no mistake about it. He was there ready to capture the footage. Again, I'm going to point
Capture
at a female
for
here.
what? You don't know how to use your
to film it
camera.
As well. This is a 100% production.
You zoom
Anybody that
in
can't see it, they're
on the
completely blind.
action.
Let's move this forward here. I'm going to play the video, then I'll play it in slow motion. Let's get right to it.
Yeah.
In the actual video.
You show him lifting his head that he's still alive. Oh, yeah, he was alive. He went to the hospital alive and died in the hospital.
Now, really important to mention here, as I play in slow motion, this is panned out. It's going to pan in a bit. But you see Charlie Kirk being hauled away, and nobody's like has a towel or shirt covering his neck. Nothing of the sort. There's no blood on these individuals. No blood pouring on the ground.
Also, look at how blurry. Actually, you can't see, but it is extremely blurry. The video is actually extremely blurry. You can't really see anything.
Pouring out. That's because the blood pack was fully empty, and that's why you don't see any more blood dripping. It's just on his shirt. This gets the aspect as well. Many aspects, as far as the so-called bulletproof vest that many claim he was wearing, there is none.
Yeah.
Forward here a bit.
It's Hollywood
look at
blood
this woman
bath.
here standing like a statue with a cell phone, filming only in this direction. They don't want to get a close-up.
Yeah, she don't know how to use a camera.
She's told to stand this direction. You're going to see a female run through here, put her hand in front of her mouth, and tell her something like, hey, let's get out of here. Let's go. We've done our job. It's time to move forward.
Yeah, done what job? You done nothing. You didn't record anything, you dumb bitch. You didn't record nothing. You don't know how to use your phone. You aim it at the action. You want to see him lift his head in high definition, at least 720p. At the minimum, better 1080. And if you really had a good phone, probably 4K. It's like, fuck, film.
But here you see the female moving here. Now watch what she does here as you see Charlie Kirk. I'm going to get a better vantage point, a close-up of this. First off, I want to show this female.
It's like, shit, send me your videos anonymously and I'll upload them. I don't give a shit. I already got a dead man switch on this channel. It's like, shit, if I don't upload, I've already announced many times, if I die, it's because of the fucking Democrats. So, it's like, send me the damn videos, film it in 4K, send it to me. I'll reduce it to something my computer can handle. Hopefully, my computer can even handle reducing a 4K video to 1080p. And I'll upload it. It's like, shit, I don't care. Fuck the Democrats. I'll tell the truth.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. P.S. Screw you, Gavin News scum. All your policies suck.
Passing by this woman, and why wouldn't she film here? Why isn't she filming Charlie Kirk? She's filming this direction again.
Yeah, look how dumb she is.
Of what's really happening. And that's the point of filming only
dumb-tarded
in this direction. Make no mistake about it.
She's dumb-tarded.
Here to only film in this direction. I'll get a little bit of a close-up later.
Why film at all?
Let's zoom in here. Now watch this female cover her mouth.
Oh, I don't want a Democrat touch my mouth.
Okay, let's go.
I don't want to die of syphilis.
There she goes. They both take off.
Ew, she probably got syphilis today.
All part.
Then.
All these people are part of the production. Let's play that again. As the woman comes over and swings over as she's only pulling this way to really emphasize these points.
That liberal's gonna touch her and
There
give
she
her.
goes. She puts her hand over her mouth. Hey,
give her herpes.
Get out of here.
Or
It's time to
something.
go. Let's go. And she goes. This is more of a close-up.
Nasty.
More and more close-ups as we move forward. Really important to point out every aspect and really seal the deal with this fake, phony.
Oh yeah, if you're here when the video ends, I'm gonna write the review for this. The French onion soup. It smells bad. I was getting this like BO smell in my apartment. I was like, what the hell is that? And then I looked at my wrist and it got worse. Like, oh crap, I gotta get this thing off of me. And then I realized it's the damn bracelet. His products, Nova's products, actually are skunked. He is gonna be pissed when I review this thing. I don't care. I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna give it an honest review.
Oh, again, there's the guy.
Wait till after this is done.
Hired help. Just like the person.
2.5 minutes. You got 2.5 minutes left.
Now look at here.
Before I review it.
Get more of a close-up, but you're going to see this is Charlie Kirk, and he doesn't have a bulletproof vest as the shirt is pulled up. You do see fake blood on the white shirt, but nothing's pouring, no blood on any of the individuals that are carrying them.
He was alive in hospital, supposedly. And he would still be bleeding because they're not doing anything to seal the wounds. They're not sealing the wounds. If he was actually bleeding, they did nothing to seal it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna review this Nova cord right after this video. It contains house odors. It stinks. It actually smells bad. It stunk up my apartment.
I'm believing he's still alive.
My apartment, I have to wash it.
Charlie, he's a Freemason. These guys have a habit of staging their own death.
He's going to be mad at me for that.
Constantly. And then they reappear as somebody else. Okay? And don't even get started on that, because that rabbit hole will take you months to get down and figure out who's all who. And it would be worth your investigation, but it does take a long time. Anyway, here we are. Charlie's, has a good reason to false flag. Okay, very good reason. Well, the number one reason is that he's a Freemason, and that's who does the false flags, most of them. And all this is a show after a reaction, and there was people on the scene. Of course, there always is.
I don't think they even have an
makes
account.
the noises. Oh, whoa! To help us with our anger and fear and anger. That's what they want. So, and that everything, all the ingredients are there to be a false flag.
Well, you're going to see my cute smiling mug.
And Charlie's a good actor. All right. And I'm glad that he's still alive. And whoever he turns out to be, we'll find out.
Oh, that was the end. Let's see if I can review the product. Okay, there's gotta be a way to do this. Fuck. I'm gonna try to review this product because it actually smells like urine and BO. Like literally. It's like I'll just, if I have to, I'll simply review it right now on here that the bracelet has a smell of urine and BO. It smells like a stale cat hoarder house, or the closest thing I can think of, it smells like a cat hoarder house. That's the smell it has, like cat hoarder house. And BO and body odor or something, but and it didn't load. Fucking insane. Oh my god, I can't get to the fucking account. I think I got there it goes. I heard it. It blinged. Let's see if I can get into my eBay account where it sells this shit. Oh, of course. No, I don't. I don't even have access to it. Oh my god, I hate this shit. I'm only a guest. Well, when you're a guest on eBay, you buy something without signing in as a guest, you can't leave reviews. So I'm just going to have to say it right here, right now, that the bracelet has a weird smell that permeated my whole freaking living room. Like now the whole living room smells like a hoarder. It's like, I don't know, it's like stale boxes. Smells like stale boxes and like garbage. You know, like a dumpster smells, like a McDonald's dumpster. You go to like the back of a fast food restaurant, is a dumpster. It smells like that mixed with urine. So it smells like the tenderloin, basically. So I'm going to have to wash it with soap before I ever bring this thing to the bar. I don't want the bar I go to smelling like a fucking dumpster with urine. So that's what I have to equate it to, is a dumpster with urine. I was so lucky there is no bugs in the bag because they are so attracted to his sugary blood. They don't want my blood because alcohol is too good for them. They want sugar because it's cheap. They want cheap. His bed bugs are cheap. They want the sugar. They don't want the booze because you got to pay for that. Can't get that. Oh, yeah, he don't have EBT, so. But this thing is like, I'm going to have to wash it with soap. I'm going to put it in a pouch, send it through my laundry when I do my, next time I do a load of laundry, I'm going to wash it. And I don't actually recommend buying the bracelets unless you're prepared to just unbox and immediately wash it. Because anything that's in that house stinks. And this ain't the Chris Chan stink, dude. This is not the Chris Chan stink. This is dumpster stink. Chris Chan is a litter box stink, is urine and feces. Nova is a fast food dumpster with a slight urine smell. It's slight urine. It might be because of the fucking dog. But there is no way that's ever going to get cleaned, is it, Nova? I was going to buy more bracelets as they appeared until I had enough to make an actual belt out of them, like a waist belt. But I'm going to have to think twice about that because I have seen videos of arachnids crawling across your body, and I'm not sure if it's cockroach nymphs, bed bugs, or what the hell they are, because cockroaches and bed bugs do not act like that. Neither species does that. I don't know what the hell is literally walking on your body, because cockroaches avoid human contact and bed bugs do not nest on humans. They nest in your bedding, and they do not stay on the person while the person's awake. And I've known people that have had bed bug infestations and shit, and I've helped them get that shit treated. If you want me to, I will find you that information for an exterminator. It's not cheap to get rid of bed bugs. And neither is roaches, but given how messy your place is and you're unwilling to clean the room, clean your, I guess, any of the rooms, that there's no way to exterminate the bugs that you do have. Because I'm gonna be honest, you need to call an exterminator and deal with the fucking bugs, whatever species you do have, because it doesn't act like cockroaches, because we wouldn't fucking see them, or very rarely in the daytime. And they wouldn't be on you, they'd be on the stuff around you, mostly. And bed bugs, they live in the corners of your mattress. They'll lift up the corner of your mattress, pull up your sheet, in that folds in your mattress, like when you have that seam in your mattress, that big thick seam, you lift it over. If there's little bugs under there, those are bed bugs. And they are not easy to treat. They are expensive to kill. And since I hope you're a renter, because you can hold your landlord accountable for that and make them treat it, because they're the ones that are actually responsible for the health, for like bug problems and all that, even though you're responsible for bringing them in by being by all that clutter. But bed bugs has nothing to do with the clutter. That's just because you went to some disgusting part of town. Cockroaches is clutter. Bed bugs is just because you went to fucking downtown Spokane. You need to stay away from the LGB, divorce, the TQIA community. Stay away from them, and you can't avoid the bed bugs. Disgusting. That I literally do have to wash that bracelet. But and because I don't have an account on eBay, I have to make my review right here, right now, because I can't do nothing about it. I have to make the review right here. That you should not buy from this buyer unless you are prepared to treat the bracelet for the BO that is literally connected, is literally emanating from it, that will, if you have a nose like I do, is permeating the entire room. And I'm gonna have to put this thing in soap water or whatever. I'm gonna have to put it in soap water and wash it, or just throw it in my laundry, and I'll put it in a shell, put it in the pocket of one of my shorts, and let it go through the wash, and hope for the best. Novine Universe signing out. At least I'm the cleanest part of the Novine Universe, because I showered right before I started this stream. So I know I am the cleanest member of the whole Novine Universe. Signing out. I may not be the prettiest member of it, but I am most certainly the cleanest. I pride myself on cleanliness, and it's next to godliness. Good night.